What's up, y'all? This is Henny. And listen, when it comes to audio interfaces, earlier this year, I told y'all about the best audio interface money can buy for your iOS device. And I've also told you about the best audio production starting kit for your iOS device. But now, if you want to see something in the middle, something that's probably your best value, I want to show you this. The good folks over there at Audient sent me the new Audient ID4 Mark II. Now, this device is the best bang for your buck when it comes to audio quality, build quality, and overall price. Let's talk about this one today, the Audient ID4 Mark II. Let's go!
The business.
So being a fan of the Evo 4 and the Evo 8 by Audient, I can tell you Audient puts really great preamps in their interfaces. Now, there's only a few things that I really didn't like about the Evo 4 and the Evo 8, and it was really concerning the build quality and the way that, it interacted with iOS devices with the knobs and things, as far as how it interacted with, the iPad and the iPhone. Now, take this, for instance. This is the ID4 Mark II by Audient. This thing features 2 inputs and 2 outputs. It has nice, well-built construction. It's USB Type-C connection in the back, just like the Evo 4 and the Evo 8. It has 2 outs. It has 2 ins, one over here, that's mic, and it can also be, instrument jack right here for 48-volt phantom power button right there. In the front, you have one JFET instrument input, as well as dual headphone outputs. And these can support really, strong needed headphones where you need a lot of power and a lot of gain for them. So you have one that's, 1/8 and one is a 1/4 inch jack. You can tell the buttons on here, right? You have metal gain knobs for both your mic input and your instrument input. You have a monitor mix right here where you can dial in exactly how much input you want from your microphone and how much input you want from your DAW, right? So to be able to get that precise mix when you're, recording or listening back, you can easily turn this monitor mix knob and it works well. This main knob right here can do a few things, specifically when you use it with computers. You can change the volume. You can change, certain parameters with this knob. But if you hit this ID button, it lights up. You can actually change different features when you're on a laptop, on a Mac or something like that. It doesn't necessarily work for me using the ID button when I'm using that with the iPad. Then it has an easy mute switch where you can easily mute certain things on this device. So when it comes to convenience versus the Evo 4 and the Evo 8 and even other interfaces, you're getting a well-built interface with tons of knobs and buttons, and it has amazing preamps. That's what Audient always stands for. Really low noise, really low distortion, which is going to give you extremely good audio quality coming directly in from this device. So I've been using the ID4 Mark II for a couple of weeks now, and I can say it's made me want to replace my Evo 4, given the fact that this thing just seems like it will be built to last. A lot of things that I want to buy these days are things that I want to last for years upon years. And, this is the second version of the ID4. And I'll tell you, the way that they simplified this, the way that they've made this so easy for people to get started, and the price point of $199, you're really getting great quality, great build quality, and great sound quality from this, simple device. Now, take a listen to a few audio samples I did using the ID4, my mic, which was a Deity S Mic 2, and my iPad Pro using Audio Share. Let's roll that. All right, so here's the first test using the Audient ID4. I have the Deity S Mic 2 plugged in directly. I have the 48 volts phantom power going, as well as recording directly into Audio Share. And I have this channel strip that I have going, and that is bypassed. So let's see what happens. Let's hear the room, and let's see what it sounds like. As you can hear, we got classes going around me. We got my wife watching stuff during lunchtime. And I'm going to now turn on the audio damage channel strip so you can hear what that sounds like. Here we go. And now what you're hearing is the Audient ID4 with the Deity S Mic 2 plugged in, and I have the channel strip by Audio Damage going. You can see I have a little bit of attack and release on my gate. I have the EQ just with a little bit of bump and high air into that, and I have it compressed just a little bit. So that's what you can hear going directly in. So if we were doing podcasts or if we were doing voiceovers, this sounds incredible. Now, I used the same setup with the Evo 4, but you can see using something like this DDS Mic 2 with this Audient ID4, you're getting a little bit more pristine quality, as well as you're getting even lower floor noise with their preamps. Great preamps all around. So you can see the audio's pristine, it's clear, low noise, all of it. And when you compare this to interfaces that are 2 to 3 times more expensive, it's really holding its own weight. I mean, it's really giving you really good preamps. And that's a lot of what you want in an audio interface. And the convenience of the buttons and the build quality make it an even more compelling argument to maybe invest in something like the ID4 Mark II, maybe over the Evo 4 or the Evo 8. And connecting this device is just as easy as all the others. Plug in a USB Type-C to something like your iPad Pro's USB Type-C input, and you're good to go. If you have an older iPad that uses Lightning or an iPhone still, you can use the camera connection kit, one of these bad boys. Then you just plug in a powered USB hub or something like this USB brick, and you're off and running. As the world starts to open back up and we're starting to travel more and we want a robust type of interface to take with us to use for, recording sessions, using for, podcasting situations, using for voiceover applications, anything that you need, good audio quality, good preamps, this is the one that I would choose. For $199, I'm getting the type of outs that I need, a good instrument input, a good mic input, dual headphone outputs, and just, great overall sound. This is the Audient ID4, and I'd recommend this for those who really need that robust interface. And if you buy any of Audient's interfaces, it comes with their ARC bundle, which gives you Cubase LE or Cubasis for iOS free. So that's pretty much a $20 to $40 value depending on how you look at it. So realistically, you're getting great value for investing in one of these interfaces by Audient. And I say that based off of my use and how I've used these over the last couple of months. I'm really enjoying their products. But that's pretty much it. If you got any more questions about the ID4, you can hit me in the comment section below. And yeah, that's pretty much my roundup of interfaces over the last couple months. The most expensive, the best starting kit, and the overall best value, which is this, to me, the Audient ID4 Mark II. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. And go ahead and beat up that subscribe button one time for your boy. Turn on those notifications and hit that like if you really enjoyed this video. If not, it's all good. Catch you in the next one. Talk to y'all soon. And I'm out.